They can't see you.
Now stop. You lied. They coming up.
What's up? I am, what's that, Groot. What's up, Motivator? Malik C6. What's going on? Spatty 007. What it do? Lawyer TL Dove. How you doing? Crypto Animations. He said you ain't got no wrestling. We say you ain't got no wrestling though.
Don't have to wrestle.
Skill Tide, what's up?
Brain is a skill. That's what you do is fighting that now up here. This is old. So what's up, everybody? You know, I miss y'all for real. I've been busy doing movies, still in my book. I've been traveling to different places, doing filming. Still fighting my way through all the, you know, I told y'all what 2024, what year this is going to be. I told y'all before 2024 what 2024 is going to be like. Look around you. They tripping out. They going just crazy. The world. But mainly here in the United States, right? And then all this other stuff going on. And it still ain't over with. This year still ain't over with. Wait about a couple more weeks. When all this presidential stuff is over. Who I think gonna win? I want that lady to win, but I don't think she will. Cause he cheats. So you ain't gonna win against him. A close race. But anyway, whoever wins, whoever loses, life goes on. We just gotta do what we can to survive, right? That's about it. To me, it don't even matter who makes it, because since I've been alive, I'm 67. I have not seen but the same stuff in America. So under any president, so it don't matter. We gonna make it. We gotta make it. You gotta just keep fighting. So I've been doing good. I'm like y'all. I got things that I gotta go through out here. Now I done went through all that inner. So that's in the past. I done survived all that. That's over. I don't need to go through it again just to prove that I can survive it, because I already survived it. What I go through out here, you got a lot of mental disturbed people out here in society. A lot of them. For whatever reason, they done lost it. So I help who I can help. That's all I can do. Because the more people you help, the less people you got to worry about. So you need to think of it like that. Have too many people running around crazy, gonna make you crazy. Because you got to be crazy to deal with them. That's why I'd rather help them. I seen a friend the other day ago. Me and my wife was together, and we done seen him a lot. He's homeless. He walk around like this. And she said, oh, he is. And we gave him some money. We give him money every time we see him. We try to help people. It's not always about you getting help. Help somebody else. You know, when was the last time one of y'all helped somebody? You know, a lot of y'all done helped me and don't realize it. You know, the people that was donating, yeah, that money helped me. It did. I appreciate it. And I thank y'all for your donations and stuff. And right now, all I'm doing now is working on some movies. I'm talking to different producers from Hollywood about wait till Big League come out. I can answer that question. He got the phone. Thank you for your donation. I will answer that. But anyway, I've been doing, movies. We went to New Jersey to do King of North. Part 1 and 2 is already out, so I'm in part 3. So we got other movie producers want to fly me out to do some movies, real movies and stuff, right? So that's about it, man. And, hey, there's a question. I need to answer that.
Let me see.
Can you tell a story about Can Do? Yeah. I tell us about Can Do. Here's what happened. See, I just headed out with this about a couple of days prior to me meeting Can Do. I'm in the hole. So me and the guard fell out. So now I spit in his face. So they suit up. They got their billy clothes. He come back 13 guards to my cell. Back up and get handcuffed. So I stuck my hand out like that. Then they just pulled my arms out. Put the handcuffs on real tight. Opened the door. So they got me bent over like this, dragging me down the hall. So the guard that I did that to, he was standing out there. So I did it again. 2. And then a lieutenant reached down and grabbed my leg shackle and snatched it. So when I hit the ground, my chin swelled up. So when the nurse come down there, I said, could you look at me? So she wanted to act like a guard. You should have thought about that before you spit on that officer. I said, that's all right, I get you. So they left me down there, and when I got back up on the wall, I took a 3-gallon bucket of duty. And when that nurse came through, Miss Pretty Thing, I said, boosh. Her hair fell out. She fell on the ground, throwing up and all that. So the guards went crazy. Oh, look where you did her. Oh, my God. Somebody said, pick her up. He said, no, she got that stuff on her. They threw a sheet over. The sheet turned brown. They let her sit there for about 2-3 hours with duty on her, throwing up. So when they put me in a hole, they left me down there to get back at me for that. They left me down there 20-something days without a shower, without food, or anything. I said, y'all gonna feed me? They said, you don't get nothing. You don't get nothing, boy. 20-something days without food and all that. I made it. So when they took me up, Can Do, they moved me next door to him. I didn't even know him. So I'm up there washing up in my cell at the sink, and I'm naked. I've been there 20-some days without a shower, so I'm washing up all this. So somebody hit my bars, and when I looked around, he had a mirror. He was watching my booty through the mirror while I was washing up. He said, "Hey," I said, "This nigga must be a freak." So I said, "What's up?" He said, "I'm gonna write you something." I said, "You don't even know me, man. You don't need to write me nothing." He said, just wait a minute. And he wrote around. He said, he said, "You had a fine ass. Do you mess around?" So I said, "One of them type." Okay, this is how I'm gonna deal with this nigga. So I wrote back and I said, "It depends." So he wrote back and say, "I tell you what, when they cut the lights off," he said, "I'll jack you off and you can return the favor." So I said, "Shoot, I'm gonna get a free hand job." I said, "Yeah." I said, "All right." So I washed up and stuff. So when they turned the lights off at 10 o'clock, his arm came around the thing. I stuck my big old thing through the bars, right? 12 inches of it. I stuck it right through the bars. And he had all this grease and stuff in his hands. I said, "Go ahead, man." And so I closed my eyes and I imagined that somebody was giving me some head while he was doing it. I just closed my eyes and pictured something. And I shot. I almost fell. I trembled so bad, niggas squeezed my thing and I shot. It was going everywhere. So I went back over to the sink and washed off. So I lay down in the bed. So he knocked on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I said, "What? Ain't you gonna return the favor?" I said, "No." He said, "You got me messed up." I said, "Look, man, I didn't tell you to jack me up." He said, "I didn't jack." And then somebody down the hall said, "Yeah, you did. We saw it through the mirror." And he said, "What cell you in?" "My name is Can Do." Cause he done already stabbed a few people. He was considered dangerous. But you done jacked me off, so I don't care about all that. And let me tell you what. That nigga threw some pee on me. It splashed around. He had it in a cup and came a boost right in my face. I said, "I'm gonna kill him." So I took a toilet, tore it off the floor, a big portion of toilet. And I came out of my cell with that thing over my head, and I bust him in the back with it. I hit that man in the back with a toilet. I had to kill him, man. I tore him up. So did. That's the story. Now
you gotta know the ruler's back.
Who?
The ruler's back. Thanks for the donation.
Yeah.
He said, "Why did Milton Ray?" He said, "Why did Milton Ray have that situation with Tom Payne?"
It was over me. I was starting trouble. Tom Payne's in the gym. He's 7'2". All the little young guys in dunk artists. You got people in prison that can out dunk LeBron, anybody. They got talent like that. So every time the ball come off the rim, somebody will go up and get the ball, bounce it off the floor, go up and throw it under their legs and dunk it. And I run out there and say, "Tom Payne, you big old, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing." So he went nuts and came at me and I started running, right? Because I'm just playing when I ain't trying to fight him. So I run out of the gym, and at the same time, my brother and Tom Payne and my cousin Hattie, they were walking down the loop. And my brother said, "Hey, what are you running for?" I said, "Tom Payne." I said, "I was just messing with him." So he ran up and he told my brother, "You better do something about your little brother. Because the next time he disrespect me, I'm going to knock him." And my cousin, Too Tall Milton Ray, walked up on him, hit him one time, bro, knocked him straight out. That big old 7 brother looked like a big old giant hitting the ground. Boom! He was out. And that's true story. So then I started that though. I used to start stuff, man. That's why they sent me to Eddyville. It's because LaGrange. You know, I done robbed most of the people in the penitentiary when they was on the street. I done robbed them. They got locked up, so now I'm locked up, and they like, oh, it's gonna be a good day. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So,
what made you say 2024 was going to be the year of the truth tellers and everything was going to happen?
man, before all that P. Diddy stuff came out, I got on YouTube and I told y'all, I called out everybody that I knew was like it. Wasn't nobody even talking about it then. And I told y'all 2024 what type of year it's going to be. You know. See, you got to know the Bible. Yeah. Let the Bible be true, every man a lie. That's the truth. When you learn the Bible, you'll learn. The gospel of the kingdom. You know, that's the gospel what Jesus said. Let no man deceive you. He said, men will come in my name. It don't matter what denomination, all that. Jehovah, Baptist, Pentecostal. You coming in the name of Jesus, you coming in his name. And they will say that they followers of him, but they ain't. He said, and you're going to hear of wars, rumors of wars. We see that right now going on. He said, nation will rise against a nation. There wasn't no S on the end of it. So the nation gonna rise up against itself. Kingdom, like they doing in America. Democrats against Republicans. Trump's voters against Harris voters. Blacks against white. Gangs against this. People going up. Nation will rise against nation. And while all this is going on, there's going to be earthquakes, Philistine tornadoes, and all that stuff. But Jesus said all these things got to happen. He said, but the end is far from her. See?
Got a question. Got a donation from Corvette 1999 100. He said, is it possible for someone to visit the castle on the Cumberland?
Yeah. Let me tell you about Eddyville. You can call the state capitol in Frankfort, Kentucky. They do tours of that prison mainly in the summer, going towards the winter. They do tours. While I was a prisoner, I done seen over 200-300 tours through where they'll give you a tour through the prison. They'll tell you they'll check you out, your background, and see who you are, and they'll tell you when you can come on a tour. You will.
Got one from Chip O. He said, Fleece, did Eddyville ever flood being so close to the river?
No, it's when I was in we got fire on the street corners and big
fire hydrants.
We got fire hydrants inside the prison. That in the summertime they just take the thing off and let the water shoot up in the air. There's no way you can flood that prison. We got too many drains and stuff in big drains. And we flooded on the inside. Like one day when them girls took me butt naked and wrapped the chains all the way around my body and told me I sleep and eat my food changed up like that, all the inmates in the cell house flooded a toilet, flooded that whole building until they out of that stuff. Yeah.
Got one from the Real Chill Beast Mode. Appreciate the donation. He said, "What is the difference between Booty Warrior and Booty Bandit?"
Man, because a booty warrior, uh, they usually result to violence. Booty bandits, they use finesse, they use talking, they use games, they use trickery, they use lies and deceptions. They'll use anything they can to get your booty, man. You know, talk you out of it. Now the booty warriors, it's the easy way or the hard way with them. We can do it the easy way or the hard way. Ain't no all that, you know.
Got a donation from Troy Smith. Appreciate the donation. He said, "What up, Fleece? What up, Big Lee? What's up, bro?" He said, "Fleece, do you have any stories available about inmates that attempt to escape or got away?"
Yeah. I was locked up when they had the Great Escape in Eddyville. Right out of the cell house three cell house. 11 and 12 left. Inmates got all blades. And so they had to cut the bars out of their cell first without the going on. Then when we out on recreation, the bars in the window, you had to cut that, then there's some more right here you had to cut. And so they cut all them bars and escaped, 8 of them. Yeah, and the rest of them got locked up, caught. But the ones that got away, they went to Tennessee and they killed some old people up there. Boy, the prison went nuts. They went to every prison in Kentucky and took all our stuff, took all our TVs, all our everything. They was like, "We sick of you inmates." But they end up getting it all back to us because they knew they had to. No way you can keep us calm and take our stuff. We got you outnumbered. So.
Got one from the Black X99. Appreciate the donation. He said, "Finally a video with no baby oil."
Man, you made that up. I keep this stuff. You really made that up. You see what this is? Baby oil lubricant. That's what it's called. Butt greaser. That's what it's, butt grease. Baby oil, butt grease. And boiled down in prison. But anyway, yeah.
It's interesting because I asked somebody just asked in the comments I was reading. I even asked Oscar Lee this when he was talking about you. Rest in peace, Oscar. Why when inmates see other inmates getting raped, they don't do anything about it? Or taking advantage, why don't they help?
It depends on who the person is. Like one day I walked in the shower and I saw a sissy that we knew had HIV trying to get this little white boy to stick his thing in his butt. And I grabbed the white dude by the hair and snatched him away, right? And I told him, this man got AIDS, man. I said, "You nasty, boy. If they stupid enough to say, I'm going to be stupid enough to let them. They know what I got." I mean, that's how it is in there. But now to answer your question is, now you got people that come from Louisville and these other places for all these murders and stuff. And we don't take kindly to that. People killing their own kind, their own people, man, over nothing. And when they coming up with these little tough attitudes, they make things worse for us. Because we laid back in the prison. We got time to do. And the administration that governs us according to our behavior. Now, when them young ones coming out on all that old gang crazy stuff and making people start taking our privileges away. See, that's the problem. So when I see one of them come in with all that attitude stuff, he's tough. I said, who's that? Oh man, that's Switchblade. Who? They call him Switchblade. Switchblade. It's interesting. I call it Sissy over. I said, Tyra, come on. What can I do for you, Fleece? I said, you know Switchblade? Who? I said, they call him Switchblade. I said, look, I pay you to see what he's about. Oh, no, I don't mess with none of these crazy dudes. Like, come on, baby. I pay you. Okay, police. And I'm stop at your cell and get me something to eat and all that. I said, yeah, I got plenty. It took him 2 months. Mr. Switchblade, that sissy had his leg on back and was pumping 9 inches up in it. Hard. Boom, boom, boom. Don't you like it? And he was like, yeah. Now, yeah. And when it was over, he let us catch him. I seen it. I said, I got to say something because this is Switchblade. I said, oh my God, Switchblade. Oh, Jesus. Switchblade. Man, y'all seen the look on his face. But prison is a place of punishment. It's a place of sin. Every type of sin you can imagine is in her. You got to live around it and see it every day. If you don't go through there, don't go to prison. That's how I look at it.
Got a donation from Alpha X Omega. He said that guard Ezel you mentioned was my family.
Well, family or not, I'm sorry about the situation. Had I to do it over again, I'd probably do it worse. But and this ain't no, you locked up, man. Here's what people don't realize. If they come out just to do their job, it'd be a lot easier. It'd be no lawsuits. It won't be no prison system have to pay out all that money. They done lost countless lawsuits. They done paid out, just in one lawsuit we was involved in, $200 million. The state had to pay. Now that's too much money to be paying out. They paid it out because their workers ain't doing their job. Going above the job, and they've been found guilty of it. So your people, Ezel, that you talking about, he was one of them. He goes above the job. He want to do it according to his rules. He took that billy club. He the one that took my leg. He told them girls, get it. They rocked me back and forth like that. One hit me under the arm, and they rocked me like that and pitched me up in the air. Now I got handcuffs behind the back, and I got leg shack on. I go sailing up in the air down these big old steps going down the 15 walk. I mean, yeah. And when he ran down the steps, when my body hit that last step, boom, 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 his Ezel right back on me with his billy club, not striking it down, but poking it down like that. He's trying to take me the fuck out. And he's aiming at my head. And every time he come down, I'll move real quick. And he was trying to stab me in the face with a. And them billy clubs that he be trying to smash me with, they steel on the inside, in case you don't know. They are solid steel encased in wood. That's the deception, to make people think that they buying simply a stick made out of wood. It's steel on the inside. So after he did that to me, yeah, he got what he got. But I can say this much. A lot of them guards that come in that prison system, this is the saddest part about it. They are actually good raised country, come from good families and all that. But you know, they so country, they not, and they always put prison in a location where they need jobs. Now, when they train them, the way they was raised on the farms and then they little town, they take all that out of them. Y'all gonna have to do the way we train you. This is how you treat them. This is how this how, and they train them on. And them old guards, I get these new guards and corrupt them. Like they say, is that Johnson's mail? He said, yes, sir. That's his mail. Tear it up. Now he know it's against the law to tear people's mail. But they have to sit there and tear it up in your face because they was told to do it. So I thought.
I had a guy comment on a video. He said it was the one where you said that you feel like women work in prison, they kind of want a man, or they wouldn't be working in there. He was upset about that.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this much. They got women prisons a woman can work in. Why you want to work in a man's prison? Why you want to wear uniforms that show your print? Knowing these inmates, they wear their pants so tight, and a lot of them girls working, they got butts and thighs. You can see they print. And they get up in these inmates' faces like they ain't men's. Like, how you doing today? Yeah, I'm your caseworker. I'm the guard on the walk today. Would you like to be my janitor? Shit, I'd like to be more than that. And but now the inmate, you know, I don't care the way they work out in them prisons, in inmates, the way they build their bodies. Here's somebody been lifting weights for 20-something years, man. He's just like out there. And he got a good looking looks, hair shaped up, land, and he's built. He just locked up. And when them ladies come to work in they gonna find somebody. It's gonna be some inmate in that prison that's gonna make his woman say, he is gorgeous. And if that inmate notice that, he got her. And so they was having so much sex between inmates and female guards that our state captor, they were so embarrassed. They said, the next time we gonna make it a law. We make it a law that the next time we hear of an inmate having sex with a female staff, it's a felony. Now think on it. There is nothing wrong with a man having sex with a woman. But they say it is. It'll be against the law. It's a felony for a man to have sex with a woman. And then they tell us we taking all the freak books out. Now your girlfriend can't even mail you a picture in bikinis. We got you locked up nothing but means. We want y'all to look at each other, desire each other, fantasize about each other, and go after each other. And that's what they doing. Because you took away the freak books. That's the imagination. You took away your girlfriend can't come to the visit wearing clothes. Her clothes got to be baggy. She can't send you a picture in underwear half new. Can't have them. It's contraband. So what do they want inmates to do? The males. And if we have sex with a woman, y'all gonna say it's a felony against the law. Whose law? Crazy. You know what? That's why I did what I did. And what really made me feel good about everything I did was this. I don't have no kids. I ain't have nothing. No family, no kids. So whatever I did in this life, as far as I was concerned, only I got the answer to it. You know, it don't fall on nobody but me. Let's do it.
Got another one from Alpha X Omega. He said, Fleece, you the funniest, realest person on here.
Man, I try to be real. And that's how I can be, man. I done had somebody approach me last week that I knew in prison. And he was with his girlfriend. And he done gave me some head, you know. So he said, "What's up, my man? Fleece, what's up, bro?" I said, "What's up, nigga?" I said, "Who's this?" He said, "Oh, it's my fiance, man." But she was dope. She said, "Hi. I seen you on YouTube." I said, "Yeah, ma'am." So I looked at him. I said, "Look, man, I'll talk to you later." And you know, this nigga had no nerve to say. We on the streets. He said, "Hey." I said, "Yeah, what's up?" He said, "You get high?" I said, "Yeah, I do. Why?" I said, "I don't mess with number weed. I don't do nothing." He said, "Damn, I still think about that at one day." I said, "Look, bro, let me tell you something. That's your woman over, bro. Go be with your woman, man." Hey, man. It's crazy.
Got one from the resurrected simp enforcer. Appreciate the donation. He said, Fleece, do you think they gonna grape Lil Durk? Do you even know who Lil Durk is?
Yeah, I know who Lil Durk is. I found him on.
He just got arrested. Yeah. What do you think gonna happen to him?
Yeah, they'll take what they can get. Now, usually, here's what people don't understand. These celebrities going in these prisons. I done been in the prison 40 years. I know they security and all this. When a celebrity come in there, they don't put them with the regular population. They put them somewhere with people of their status. You know, real quiet people you can flinch at and they'll run from you, and they ain't really in a threatening situation. Now, from jail, whatever happened to them will have to happen in jail. Usually in jail, they take the same precaution. They don't put you around everybody. Now, you can demand that, "Hey, man, put me in general population." And you go out there and go hard, man. But people with train, yeah, they're going to train. They're going to train. They're going to rather fight him because he got money. See, in prison, you got a lot of people locked up that ain't got nothing. They poor. You think you got a homeless problem out here and on the streets in prison? We have a homeless population in there.
Wouldn't you say he'll be okay since he was part of affiliated with a gang?
Now, that's who will turn on him. Because if you ain't been keeping it real with somebody, why before you came to prison, and most likely he didn't. You left a lot of people starving. You didn't put no money on these books. Now you locked up, and they be like, "Guess who's locked up?" "Oh yeah, nigga didn't send me a damn, bro. I hope they put him in here. I'm gonna make an example out of this nigga." That's how the inmates will be, right? So he gonna be something in her.
Got a donation from Scott Gonzalez. Appreciate it. He just donated and asked the question.
Yeah, Gonzalez. I'm a star. See, you didn't think I knew all that. Come a star. Yeah.
That's it, though, ain't it?
Yeah, I can speak Spanish. You know what?
That's it. That's the limit right there.
What's that?
You can't, whatever Spanish you know.
No, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I talk.
Oh, you can count.
Count all that stuff.
Well, say some sentences.
Man, what's happening? Boy, the Mexican girls is cute. Gonzalez, you got some cute ones, buddy. But I'm telling you what. Now, who's that donated? Like,
can you read it?
A little bit.
Read it.
It just says, crypto. Is that it? What is that?
Crypto and Precious Metals channel.
Yeah.
Donated. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you what. I made, through 40 years of the Twilight Zone. That's what a penitentiary is to me. It's like why do people think prison is a church like? I mean, everybody in there is for some sort of corruption,
Let me ask everybody a quick question real quick. Why I understand the criticism, and I even stated this in our community board on YouTube. But wouldn't it be better to show videos to young people and young folks getting in trouble and use it in that way instead of criticizing absolutely everything that he says? We know he was in jail he was in prison all that time, raised in prison. He's not going to look at everything like we look at it. So I use it to show young people to try to keep straight.
What happened right there? Made you even bring it up?
Because I read the comments.
What was the comment?
It's just a lot of people that they choose, not just on YouTube, on TikTok.
Let me speak on that.
On TikTok and everything else.
You going?
They just criticize a little
bit. Right.
And I think they should use it for what it should be used for.
Now I'm gonna tell you what you earn at. See, we had a thing in prison where when we get up, we doing that. So we look for somebody to clown. To get our rack on. That's what we call it, get your rack on, man. I said, yeah, man. So we'll walk around the prison. We'll look for somebody we can clown, right? We got something we can speak on and, get our rack on. And that's all y'all doing is racking, man, because whoever you are and whatever your comments is, it don't really faze me, right? I know you clowning, I don't take it personal, right? And I always believe this, though. When a person speak on you, they can either do one or two things. Tell the truth or tell a lie, right? If you lying, hey, that's on you. If you telling the truth, I can't get mad about it. But I tell you what, that nobody is totally liked or disliked in this world. Everybody got somebody that dislike them. Everybody got somebody that like them. So, that's the way of the world. There's nobody in this world can say they are totally liked by everybody. Somebody dislike them.
I don't tell them stop to not criticize. I just tell them they can criticize, but make sure they show these videos to them young people so they know what's going on in prison. Because like I said before, when I was growing up, nobody came home from prison talking about the bad stuff. They only talked about the stuff
it was good.
Yeah. So we never got the bed until I seen you on MSNBC.
Yeah. They don't want to talk about it.
Right.
They're involved in a lot of stuff they don't want nobody to even know.
Right.
What really goes on in prison.
And to me, that's what makes you different than most of the people that I even see.
And I tell the truth, even at the expense that I'm speaking about myself. At a time, I remember a time in my life, I don't care what I did, I would never speak against it. Not even, especially against myself, right? And so, my values, my morals and stuff has changed, man. I went through something that has changed me, and even though I done changed, I don't try to come out of here and look like I ain't never been through nothing and this. And I tell you, man, even my faults, you know. Now I don't only talk about other people. I'm talking about my faults. You know, now 40 years in prison, what I really think about it now, the dumbest thing that I ever heard of. In 40 years, I could have retired from jobs. I could have went through the service and came home. I could have retired from, I learned a lot, but I spent it in prison. And I don't see nothing glorifying about that. And my agent don't see nothing glorifying. We don't glorify that. We trying to prevent people from making that same mistake that they are doing right now. Because when I was growing up, most people you see getting locked up was for burglaries, cocktail, robberies. Every now and then we hear of a shooting. Nowadays, murder. Most of the charges is murder. Most of them they go to prison now is for murder. So now we're gonna have a population 20 years from now, well, 30 years from now, these people that is getting murders, they still be in prison. 20 and 30 years, a lot of them will die now. I was fortunate to make it out, and I made it out. But I didn't come out of prison with that mentality, prison mentality. Sure enough, I'm still tough. If I chose to get back into the street, yeah, I could take a large portion of my city, and I would have to be brutal, and I could be brutal. But you know what? I learned something. So now I'm different. But I don't have my sins. I'm according to the Bible too. Confess your sins. Confess them. Be able to tell people, yeah, I did this, I did that, right? Confess them. You don't do it no more. But I learned one main thing. What you think about me, don't pay my bills. Don't put food on my table, clothes on my back, shoes on my feet. So whatever you think about me, whether it's good or bad, it's no benefit to me regardless. My story to you is to tell you of an experience and what can happen if you ever go to prison. That's it.
We got donation from Alpha Omega. He said, "Is it true only bottoms get HIV?"
I don't even know where that come from, but uh, I would say when it started off, here's my view of HIV. This is where I think it all comes from. I don't want to hear about nothing else. I believe in my heart that HIV came from mainly people that didn't know how to have sex, like people that don't know the length uh, of a booty hole. I mean, how much it can take. You got majority of, if you look at the anatomy of the thing supposed to be eight, eight at the most. Well, you got people that got 14 inches, and the sex they have, they emotional, and they just throw it in there, and they turn up flesh, they turn up stuff in there, and the person is bleeding and stuff, and so you can put two to two together. Now you got an open wound up in her that is, told something. Then you got at the same place as your feces come from. So all they get in that open wound. That's why I used to think that's how it got its bottoms. Yeah, getting that butt toe up too much. But and still right now today, you got a lot of people that don't know how to. You got people that is too big, but they'll sling that booty and they'll slam it in her and they'll tear up everything up in her.
We'll leave that alone. Got a donation from Rhea. He said, "I got some real serious force behind these jabs, Fleece. You can actually feel the wind hit you and sting before it really connects. You might be asleep by the time I'm ready to throw the hook, bro."
Hey, Let me tell you something. I might be right. I might be asleep because stuff like you talk only happen in your dreams, right? That's what you're talking about, right? Dream something you dreamed of. Because you can surprise people like you. See, here's what I do to people like you with the fast jab and the hook and all that stuff. It's so fast you can't see it. But let me show you something you won't be able to see. Your mind is so concentrated on your hooks and how you throw them. What you leave yourself open on is what I'm going to throw. You think I'm going to throw a hook back and I know you that good? Soon you run up on me, the first thing I'm going to throw at you is a kick. These unexpected. Something unexpected. You run up and I done kicked you. I threw that leg out and I'm done connected. Hit you with a kick and it's going to be a devastating kick. And before you can even shake it off, I'm up on you. Man, you're going to feel me. Feel that? So I ain't worried about your hooks. I always had a plan for people real good like you. Either I throw a kick at you or I throw you off, right? Hey, hold up, man. Hold up. Look, bro. Hey, I don't want to fight you, man. Man, I can't whoop you, bro. Why you want to fight me? You know I can't whoop you, bro. You put your hand down, I'm going to knock you out. So, however, it ain't going to work the way you talk. I fleece my fans is so fast. Man, you better have a man on you. I trick you out of here. I trick a win out of you. Yes, sir. Talking about you quit.
Hey, what's up, homie? Real Kens TV 859. What's going on? I see you over on your channel. Go support Real Kens TV 859. Good dude, real dude. Got some great stories over. Another real one from Kentucky.
Yeah, and check this out. While you checking all that out, check out 2024, what I told you. Now, let me tell you, as we're going towards the end of 2024, let me tell you how it's going to end. Right now, it don't matter who wins in the president thing, because even if Trump wins, the Democrats are going to be mad. If the Democrats win, Trump and his fans going to be mad. So either way, it's going to be unpleasant. But as we come out of that, boy, you're going to see the wheels turning. More, and cause people is getting tired. Here's what they doing. People are getting tired of people telling them to live right. Okay, I'm gonna live right, man. I'm not gonna steal nothing. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do this. I'm gonna try to work. I take a job at McDonald's. I take a job here. I take this. People is getting tired of the people that is standing up on TV telling everybody else to do good and they doing wrong, stealing, doing all this corruption. See, let me tell you something. What good is it for all you people out there that makes all the money? Now you think on this. Yeah, you done went to college, you got resources or whatever, you doing good. And you think now you on top. Hell, I'll never see a bad day again. P. Diddy got $2 billion. He sees a bad day. There's a lot of people, man, you don't know. You don't know. Only thing I'm telling y'all right now is this. Keep your faith, keep your spirit. Don't let no words. Don't let words hurt you. Think about that. Now, if somebody gonna hurt me, now if you hit me, sure, I feel that. I can say you hurt me. But if you say, hey, Fleece, you nigger. If I feel hurt from it, it's self-inflicted. It's based on how I program myself to feel pain based on it. So now I done cleared my head to the point to where when a person says something negative to me, at a time in my past when it did hurt, because I programmed myself to let it hurt. But nowadays, person can call me anything. Hey, Felice, you ain't nothing. I said, okay, God bless you, brother. And mean it. And won't feel nothing from none of that. So I'm just saving people a lot of trouble. The people that is still trying to say something to me that they feel will set me out, cause me a bad day, blue bad or whatever. It ain't gonna work. You wasting your time, man. And I bless you.
Got one from Big AI, Big AI 1 to 2. He
Yeah.
said, the Linda Dynamite, Wiggle and Poop, I was dried in Popeye's biscuits.
Hey, you know what? You made my agent laugh, and I looked at him real. I don't see the humor in that, but and you still laughing at it. And like, why don't they let it out? Let it out. Let it out. Show your face on TV that you laughing.
Nah, they see me before.
Did Linda Dynamite wiggle and pop?
Wiggle and pop. My fault. You right. I wasn't dried in Popeye's biscuits.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? My agent ain't gonna stop laughing at that. And whoever wrote that, who wrote that?
Big Al, I think.
You good, man. You good, Big Al. You know what? You got me right there. I don't even know how to answer that. Cause every time I look at my agent, he's over laughing. He can't stop laughing, right? So let's go to the next one. Peace out.
All right, we got one from got a donation from Steve Mayfield. Appreciate that, Steve.
Move that one away. That Big Al thing. Why you gotta set that move? Take it off the screen.
It don't move by itself. I mean, it moves by itself. Here's another donation from Gears Games and Grubs. Said Fleece and Big Lee need to grab dinner at Daisha Barber in downtown Louisville. Excellent soul food spot.
What's the name of it?
Daisha Barber. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay. It sounds good.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, we will. And thank you for your donation. And let me tell y'all something, man. Like I said, I'm glad to be back talking to y'all again. And but I got to head on up out of here. I got a busy day. I got some lips that I got to kiss. You know, kiss. You know, I done learned that since I've been out how to kiss a woman. Look.
Oh, Lord.
That's how I kiss, bro.
Y'all have a good day.
Good day.